In this video, I'm going to be building the best possible budget team right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam. So every single card on this team is going to be under 50,000 MT, but a lot of these cards are going to be anywhere from 5 to 25, 30k MT at the most. There might be a couple cards that go for 45, 50k, but these are going to be all of the best budget cards in my team put onto one single squad. So at the starting point guard position, I do feel like maybe not the best budget point guard, but the best budget point guard for this starting lineup is going to be Galaxy Jalen Suggs, and we'll talk about that more here in a second. But Jalen Suggs is such an elite level defensive point guard. He's another type of Caruso, Drew Holiday level at the point guard position, 6'5" at the point guard spot, amazing defense on the perimeter. I think he's pretty much just Alex Caruso or Drew Holiday with a better jump shot and probably better SIGs as well. He's got the Garland dribble style, he's got the Donovan Mitchell size up, he's got the Curry escape. This is one of the new best budget point guards in the entire game, because if you were to compare him to Drew Holiday, who's another really good budget point guard option and do very similar things, he doesn't have the Darius Garland triple style, he doesn't have a good size up, he does have a good a good escape in Trey, but I do think Jalen Suggs, for what he does at the point guard position, especially defensively, and having a good jump shot and decent SIGs, or pretty good SIGs I should say. I mean, these three right here are really good SIGs, the Garland, the D-Mitch, and the Curry. Again, for his price, one of the best budget point guards in the entire game. Now, another card from the Splash Zone set that I think we have to put in the lineup is maybe the new best budget card in this entire game, and that is Josh Childress. I think I'm pronouncing his last name right. I thought it was Childress, but I think it's Childress, I believe is how you say his last name. But this card, I mean, he's close to being a top 10 shooting guard in this game. I know some people are saying he's top 10. I think you could argue him as a top 10 shooting guard as a pink diamond. That is incredible in June. 6'8" at shooting guard, 6'11" wingspan, good stats and badges, but the animations is really where it's at for this Josh Childress card. JT Thor base, Denny Avi upper, on very quick timing, Pro 2 fade, and then has almost the best dribble SIGs in this entire game. Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Curry escape, does have the hard end behind the back, which does, you know, hurt this card a little bit, and is something that's a bit concerning with this Josh Childress card. But man, is he good at everything else. Like, his SIGs are elite. I want to check his price on Xbox, you know, to tell you guys exactly how much he's going for, but I mean, he's definitely under like 30k. I mean, he's literally 10,000 MT. That is insane. 10,000 MT for this card. I don't think you're going to find much better value at any single position besides maybe the small forward position in Pink Diamond Beasley. Again, that's why I wanted to have Jalen Suggs as a defensive minded point guard and a guy that could be our lockdown defender, because, you know, Josh and Beasley, they're not bad defensive cards, but they're also not considered good defenders in this game. So we wanted to have a defensive minded point guard, you know, next to these two cards, because, you know, Beasley's 20k, Josh is 10k, and you don't need any other offense besides these two cards. If you have Josh and Beasley on your team, like even for a budget squad, they can carry your lineup more than you'll ever imagine. Like, these two cards are so good offensively that I almost want to put one off the bench and have one starting, because it's like, do you need both of these cards on a lineup? I'm going to put them on the same line, but you could probably have one off the bench, because man, they are both so good offensively. Next to them in the front court is going to be Galaxy Miles Turner for about 35 to 40k, one of the most expensive cards on this squad. But Miles Turner, an absolute beast at power forward, 6'11" at the power forward position, 7'4" wingspan, also does have amazing defensive stats, 98 block, 94 steal, 92 perimeter, 97 interior defense, with really good Hall of Fame defensive badges. The one thing I'll say about Miles Turner is we might be getting his free 100 overall card in the playoff spotlight sims as the Pacers, you know, finals 100 overall card that we should be getting on Tuesday, I would assume, just based on when they like releasing these playoff spotlight sims cards. So this card will go down in price. If there's a free version, it's going to be a lot better. So maybe if you want to pick up Miles Turner, wait till Tuesday, because if we do get that card as the 100 overall for the Pacers, I mean, this Galaxy Opal I would assume goes down to like 5,000 MT, 10,000 MT, because you can grind for the 100 overall for free. Why would you want to buy the Galaxy Opal for 35k? So I believe if you want to buy this card, maybe wait till Tuesday to pick him up, just because he'll be a lot cheaper, or you can just grind for his free card, you know, obviously in the playoff spotlight sims. But for now, he's going to be our starting power forward. Really good for his price as of right now. And then guys, at the starting center position is going to be the most expensive budget card on this squad, and that's just because there's no good budget centers in this game. Roy Hibbert, he's about 45 to 50k. If you look on a Tuesday, he might be 25 to 30k. So if you want to buy any of these cards, I also will say, if any card's too expensive, wait till Tuesday for these Galaxy Opals and Pink Diamonds specifically, because they go down a ton on Tuesdays. usually during the day and at night, because of the downtown super packs having crazy odds to pulling pink diamonds and galaxy opals. So Roy Hibbert might be 50k right now, but he'll be 25,000 MT on Tuesday. Miles Turner might be 35-40k right now, he'll be 20,000 MT on Tuesday, probably because of the playoff Smiley Sims if he gets a 100 overall card, but also if he doesn't, he's still going to go down in price because of the fact that it's a Tuesday and those super packs do drop prices for galaxy opals and pink diamonds a ton. But in my opinion, guys, this is the best budget starting five you can build, and I believe this defense and offensive balance ratio is really good. You have Beasley and Josh to absolutely carry the show offensively. They have crazy sigs, both really good jump shots. They are going to run your offense. But then next to them, you have Jalen Suggs, great defender. Miles Turner, great defender. Roy Hibbert, 7'2" at center, 7'7" wingspan, amazing player model, really good defender. So I do think you got a mix of height, you got scoring ability, shot creation, defense, pretty much everything you need for a budget starting five. And I think if you put this starting five out there on the court, you can seriously have a lot of success with these five cards. Now off the bench, as our backup point guard is actually going to be Dark Matter Deron Williams, who goes for like 40k. And I know he's an undersized point guard, but man, is he so good offensively that I don't think it matters his height. His player model also does look a little bit taller, like 6'4" or 6'5" in game, so he doesn't look that short on the court at the point guard position. 6'3" at point guard, 6'6" wingspan, good defensive stats, really good badges across the board. But take a look at these animations. He literally has invincible sigs. He has the Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up, Curry escape, Trey behind the back, Zach LaVine moving step back. That is literally the best sigs in this game on a Dark Matter card that goes for under 40k with a really good jump shot and the Pro 2 fade. What else do you want more offensively than Deron Williams? I mean, he literally is a park guard. Like, I mean, I don't really play park and I don't know what's the best park sigs and jump shots, but like, you're gonna feel like you're moving with a park player, at least to my knowledge. Maybe there's better sigs that I don't know about, and maybe there's definitely a better jump shot. I'm not going to sit here and say this is the best jump shot in the game, but it's a very good release. I assume Pro 2 fades probably the best in park. I don't know 100%, but for my team, he has the best sigs, a really good jump shot, and the best fade for 40k MT. I know he's 6'3" at point guard, but man, does he look taller, and man, does he play defense. I'm telling you guys, offensively, he is an absolute demon. Now, backup shooting guard, we want to give some size, so that's why I think you go Jabari Smith Jr. for under 10k. He's a really good budget option. He's got a great jump shot, but he's 6'11" and can play the shooting guard position. So if you're concerned with height with Deron Williams, we'll put some tall players next to him. Put 6'11" at small forward and put 6'9" at small forward. Put 6'11" at shooting guard and put 6'9" at small forward in Tyler Hansbrough, who's a really good defender. So I mean, you're gonna have fine defense, you're gonna have fine height when it comes to the all-around team, because then you also have like Dino Raja as your backup power forward, really good defender. I'm trying to put good defenders around Deron Williams and cards that have good spot up jump shots, because if you have Deron Williams, you don't need another offensive card. He can run the show for you off the bench on this budget squad. So we're trying to put, you know, good spot ups. Tyler Hansbrough, Jabari Smith Jr. both can just spread out to the wings, corners, and hit threes at a very consistent level, because they both have really good catch and shoot jump shots. And then Dino Raja, for his price of like 15k, he's such a good defensive card. He's an amazing rebounder. He's just going to be very solid for you at the power forward position. And then guys, like I said, there's not too many good budget centers in this game, so Wang's easy. He's going to have to get the job done for us at the backup center position, but he is good. He's a good defender. He's got good size at the center position. He's 7'1" with a 7'5" wingspan. He weighs 275 pounds. He's got a wider player build, and he has a nice consistent jump shot. It's not the fastest release in this game, but it's a nice consistent release for a center card. And then to give you guys some other options off the bench in these last three spots, if you want to go Evan Turner as a Galaxy Opal point guard, maybe over Jalen Suggs, or maybe over Deron Williams. If you want a bit more height, you know, he's a 6'6" point guard with a really good jump shot. I feel like Jalen Johnson is good. He's only about 45k. He's really good defensively at the small forward position, just to give you guys another option at small forward. And then I would recommend Brad Miller. He used to go for like 45 to 50k, but people realized how good he is, and now I think he's back up to like 65 to 70k. So I'm going to put Brad Miller on the squad here at the end of the bench. Now, I know he's not really considered a budget card, so if I have to give you guys like a budget power forward card, a budget center, I mean, don't run this card at center, but Jaren Jackson Jr. is a really good budget power forward option as well. But again, if you can afford Brad Miller, I would definitely recommend Brad Miller over Triple J. But let me know what you guys think about this budget squad down below. But I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a budget team, this is the best squad you guys can build right now in Season 7. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.